Hello, Retha.
Hi, Sally.
So, Retha, if you could tell us a little bit about your work for ME/CFS patients in South Africa.
Yes, I founded the MECFS Foundation South Africa together with my daughter in 2015. And we do quite a bit. The scope is quite wide, but it boils down to awareness, advocacy, and helping patients. And what we do is we try at this stage to get as many doctors as possible aware of ME. It's really frustrating to know that there are so many doctors still not knowing. So we are absolutely doing our utmost best to address that area. We also provide cell phone airtime to some patients where we can. It all depends on funds. We provide healthcare as well. We provide emotional support. For example, once a week we do a WhatsApp video call for a few people who just want to talk, just emotional support. So the scope is quite wide. And we're also basically an information management organization. We collect information, patients contact us for that, doctors contact us for that. So yeah, in short, that I would say it's the work of the foundation.
And it's not just in South Africa either, is it?
No.
No. Is it the whole of Africa?
Yes.
And you are the only charity that does that work?
Yes, we focus on South Africa. Where opportunities arise, we expand to other countries. As far as I know, there's one other organization, I'm not too sure, but it's up north in Africa. But our main focus is South Africa, but we have been in contact with a few countries in Africa.
Okay. And in your time as founder of ME/CFS South Africa, have you seen or felt change in how ME/CFS is dealt with or how it's seen?
I think so, definitely. First of all, the patients, they realize they're not alone. Our community is growing. We've got a support group as well on Facebook. So that community is growing. But also, definitely there's an increase in medical people who know about it and who are getting the correct message. Our message is do no harm to your patients. But it's a slow process. It's a very slow process. And yeah, but yes, I do believe there's been some change. And we are going to be again on national TV. It's a follow-up on the previous program 4 years ago. It will hopefully air in May. And it's going to be on ME as well as long COVID. And I believe it's going to be a very powerful program, yes.
That sounds great.
Yes.
Outside of your own health, because anyone watching this will be aware of your headwear. If you're not aware, Retha has got cancer. So she's now tackling ME/CFS and cancer. So outside of your biggest challenge, what would you say is the biggest challenge outside of your own health for your foundation?
It boils down to resources, and that includes funds and people. And I mean, you yourself will know this very well. To get people on board, it's just almost impossible. It's a big challenge. People, because it's a non-profit organization, we can't pay those people, so you depend on volunteers and also funds. And unfortunately, with COVID, a lot of focus is now on that. So fundraising is even more difficult at this stage. This has always been a big challenge, and I think it will remain a challenge for some time.
Yeah, I think you're right about getting people to engage. It's incredibly difficult to get volunteers. And also across the world, we need healthy allies.
Absolutely.
Because part of the reason I'm interviewing you is to show that most charities or I'm losing my speech now. Grassroots support groups are founded by patients themselves. So as soon as our health takes a hit, that affects the organisation. We need more healthy allies to step up and help us with our fight.
Yes, and ironically, I've found out the other day that there's already a project going in South Africa about long COVID. And their one objective is how to train doctors. And I thought to myself, but we've been asking for this for years, and here you come and you do it for long COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, but that is, hopefully I am in contact with them, and hopefully we will also benefit from this study. That's all we can hope for at this day.
I think it could be mutually beneficial. They could learn
Yes.
from the research we've already done.
Absolutely.
And then we'll benefit from theirs. And if we all work together, both can be resolved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is taking a lot of the focus away from us, but at the same time, in every article written about every article written about long COVID, ME is mentioned.
Absolutely.
So pros and cons, really. And where do you want the foundation to be in 5 years' time, and what challenges do you see in that 5 years?
I would love for every doctor in South Africa to know about ME, to have the correct information about diagnosing, treatment, management, and to be able to help a lot more patients with their healthcare. Challenges still remain: funds, resources, and also the other challenge we have is in South Africa, there's a lot of focus on AIDS and tuberculosis. I'm part of a committee, South African non-communicable diseases, where we try for those illnesses to get attention from government. And it is a very slow process, and ME is just one of many illnesses on that list.
Yeah.
So that's a very big challenge to get us on the map at government level.
Well, you're working as hard as you can. Can't ask any more of you. Thank you very much for talking to me, Retha.
Thank you, Sally, for you talking to me. I appreciate that a lot.
Happy International ME Awareness Day to you.
To you too. Thanks so much.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye.